بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. محاضرتنا اليوم بالنسبة لتركيب حاسوب مرحلة أولى قسم حاسبات، راح أركز بيها إنه شو بالمحاضرة اللي فاتت. أوكي؟ ما عندنا إن شاء الله إشكال. المحاضرة اللي فاتت in previous lecture we talk about what we are meaning by computer. What we are meaning by computer. Okay? And we say computer is an electronic device consists of two major parts. First one, hardware. Second one, software. This, let me talk, okay? I know all of you know what's the computer, but let me talk first. Software and hardware. And we say hardware consists two parts also, peripheral device and internal device. And we talk about the input device, what we are meaning by input device, and we say everything make are possible to enter data to the computer is input device, like mouse, keyboard, touch screen, palm, scan, etc. There is many input device. Also, when we are talking about hardware, the big mark on the brain of computer. What we are meaning by brain of computer is microprocessor, CPU, central processing unit. Brain of computer process everything, but we can't say all brain can handle computer job. No, we can't, because brain, if I say human body, let's see, only brain. It can work? Never, it's impossible. Why? Because we want a peripheral device to help the brain to do work or do job or everything. Like walking, we want legs. Fighting, we want hand. Writing also. So there is many peripheral devices help the brain to do a job or do work. Same thing as it is with the computer. The brain is a microprocessor. Everything right now, brain is a microprocessor. But we need peripheral device help the microprocessor to do job, to help it to handle, to process data, to store data. Okay? So, computer consists of two major parts, hardware and software. A brain of this hardware and software is a microprocessor. It's a major one. It's the boss. So, now we need the hardware as input, as output, as a storage device to save our data. So, we have input device like mouse, keyboard, output device like projector, like monitor, like data show, etc. So, storage device. What we are meaning by storage device? When we say storage device, what we are meaning by storage device? A storage device is like store to save data, to save books, to save anything. Same as with a computer. We have data. We want to save this data. In storage device, we have two major parts or two major categories. First one, hard disk, or we can say secondary storage and primary storage. And we say example of secondary storage is a hard disk, also pen drive. And in the market, we can say it's flash memory, but it's called pen drive as market name. And when we go to primary storage device, it's coming to picture or coming into around RAM, ROM. And when we say RAM, what we are meaning by RAM? Shortcut for words. Random access memory. And when we say ROM, read only memory. Okay. So we have two types of secondary storage, RAM and ROM. So when we want the major difference between them, why we have two types? Why we have RAM and ROM? What's the purpose? Why?
RAM using writing and reading.
It's able to read and write. About ROM?
Yes, only writing.
Only reading. So when we say ROM, read only memory. It means we have this chipset, it's called ROM. We can read only from this chipset. We can read only. We can't write on it. It means it will write on manufacture. It will write on the manufacturer. The job of computer, just reading from this chipset. But about the RAM, and we say RAM like secretarial from hard disk to microprocessor. Secretarial. We have secretarial for this microprocessor. We can say RAM is second major part helpful for microprocessor. Microprocessor, when we want to do job or execute an instruction, this instruction by default is stored in hard disk when we want to execute it. And I think all of you remember that diagram that we written. Yes? I think not. If you don't remember, when we say microprocessor want instruction, execute instruction, first thing we do it, fetch the instruction. Fetch, سحب. سحب instruction, fetch the instruction. From where? From hard disk. So, this hard disk. We have a hard set of instruction, of data, of information. We want to execute or process the instruction. So we have microprocessor with high speed, high performance. We have hard disk, low speed. There is no matching between them. So what we do? We put something between them. Something has high speed with low speed, something between them, between the features of them. So we put RAM here. What the major job of RAM is divided into blocks. These blocks fetch the instruction or fetch the data. Fetch, what we mean by fetch? سحب. Okay. Fetch the data from the hard disk. What kind of data that we want to fetch it? All data that's important to make computer able to work, we will fetch it. Like, first thing, we fetch all files that help the computer to work it. All Windows file, operating system, we will fetch it. Where? To RAM. And then, step by step, by switching the instruction with a microprocessor, execute every one. So, first we have hard disk, has all information, fetch to RAM, and then deal with RAM, it will deal with microprocessor by fetch and execute and done. So the instruction, it will go with 3 steps. Fetch, execute, and done, or terminate. Fetch the instruction, execute it or process it, then done, finished. Okay? So, when we finished, we want to show our result or not. For example, when I say what the summation of 5 sum 5 plus 5 plus 5. I give this instruction to microprocessor. Microprocessor, okay, process that information, found the result, it's 10. But what I want to do now, terminate. I want to show the result. shoot the result, maybe on the monitor, maybe projector, or I want save it in the memory. So the processes go on to RAM and then deal with hard disk to save the result. So now we have microprocessor, the brain of computer. RAM is the second type of what type of storage device? What type of storage device, RAM? Okay, save, but what type of storage device? Please raise your hand before you're talking, please. Okay, please. Yes, there is no raised hand. Okay. Okay, hard disk. Okay. RAM is type of primary storage device. So now we have microprocessor, RAM, or memory or storage device. Okay. I wish to now write. There is no question, no query. Okay, that's good. Okay. Till now we discuss microprocessor and memory, but didn't talk about the media or the bus that used to transfer data between them. I just put a row. But it's not like that. The microprocessor in the reality, computer have two types of bus or two types of media that used to transfer data between the component of computer. Because computer organization means study the component of computer and how they are deal with others. Okay? So when we talk about the bus, we have two types of bus. Data bus and address bus. Data bus and address bus. Okay. Data bus is used to transfer data from many parts in computer, like from memory to microprocessor to hard disk, to show it on output device, to take it from input device. This one is called data bus. It means there is a way or media to use to transfer data from other component. Just imagine the computer set of chairs. This one, there is something else. This one, okay? And we want to transfer the data from first chairs to second one, to third chairs. Okay? How we can send it by data bus. It's used to transfer data from one chair to another. I wish it's clear. Okay. Size of data bus. When we say data bus, okay. Now we have a question. What is the size of data bus? Size. What is the size of data bus? Size of data bus? 8 bits. Okay, right. Depend on what type or what kind of microprocessor we are studying, depend on the architecture of computer as all, size of data bus is changed. And as all of you know, we are studying 8085 microprocessor. In 8085 microprocessor, the size of data bus is 8 bits. 8 bits. That means at one time we can transfer data consist of 8 bits from part to another part. Okay? But I want copy data from hard disk to RAM and then fetch it to microprocessor and to deal with. I want very important thing. I want the location of these data. And I give an example in the previous lecture when I say I want one student from the second stage or from first stage. First thing, I give address of that student. He is in the first stage, group number, for example, group number B, okay? His name, exact name of the student or roll number of the student. So I give the address of the student that I wanted. Same thing as with a computer. I want to give address of the data. I want to fetch data. I have to give address of the data. So we have address bus. We have address bus. And as we say in the previous, address bus consists of 16 bits. Okay? So, what type of a microprocessor is deal with 60 bits? What type? We say microprocessor 8085. Huh? It's okay? So, first thing, I want to fetch from hard to RAM to microprocessor. So, I give the address of data by using address bus, send the address, receive, and find the data where exactly, and then by data bus, I copy or fetch these data to microprocessor to execute it. We execute it, done. Now, I have two options, save it or show it on the output device. Till now, it's right? Right? There is no doubt? Okay. Now we have computer, and we say it's electronic device or advanced electronic device. Consists of two parts: hardware, software. Hardware, it's okay. Now we will go through the software. What we are meaning by software? What we are meaning by software? Programs. Okay. Software. Operating system. When we say software, we can say program is a software. We can say it's operating system software. But there is different type of software. So software, it will go or two categories. First one, operating system software, and application, let's say application software. So software is a set of programs that make computer behavior intelligent or behavior smart. Because when we say, and I think I give you one example previous. Okay. When we say computer department, there is computer science and computer engineering. Computer science is complement to the computer engineering, because when we have computer as a hardware, as a monitor, case, keyboard, mouse, without operating system, it's useful? It's not useful. Like a human body without soul. Human body, I have a human body, but without soul. So what's the benefit from that body of that human? There is no benefit. So one thing is complement to the other. When we say software, we have two types or two categories from the software: operating system software and application software. Operating system software that help the computer to it's like a soul. One example of the operating system software, the oldest one is MS-DOS. Okay, we have MS-DOS, and we say MS-DOS is deal with which type of? Okay, It depends on concept of common line interface, CLI, common line interface. After that, the scientists and the companies and biggest companies like Microsoft and IBM and Macintosh, etc. from companies, they build system with the interface to interact with users. First system was Macintosh. They bought figures or interface to deal with the users, and then Microsoft take the boss or take the domain by give set of versions from Windows, like Windows 98, Windows.NET, XP, ME, 7, and now there's 8. So, software consists of two parts. First part, operating system, and application program. What are applications of programs? So, now we have computer, install the operating system. Okay. Opened, turn on. Now we have a computer, we have a system, but we can't do something. No, we want to extra programs or extra software to help us to do something, to do job. Like I want to do statistical measurement, statistical in mathematics subject. So I need to install SPSS as an application software, or I need to program something. So I must be install which language, which programming language I want to interact with it, like Visual Basic, MATLAB, etc. Okay. So computer is electronic device consists
two parts, hardware and software.
okay, right. So what are the main function of the computer? Yes? No? Main function? Okay, we have 4 functions for the computer. Take the input, process this input, and then save it or show it. Okay. Now we done the part deal with introduction to computer, consists of computer and the software and the hardware. Now we will go to something deal with mathematics, deal with numerical system, deal with sport of the brain. Okay? Because when we're going through theory, it will deadlock. Now we'll go through practice. And we say in numerical system, we have 3 major parts in a computer. We'll deal with binary system, octal system, and hexa. Okay? And another part, we have decimal. So we have 3 categories: binary, octal, and hexa. And another part, we have decimal. And all of you know decimal and deal with base 10 because it consists from 0 to 9. 0 to 9. So, what is the binary system? All of you know computer is talk in which language? Zeros and ones. Which language? Machine language. Now we are interacting in language. Same as with the computer, with the component of computer. They are interact with between them by using machine language, zeros and ones. Okay? So binary system is consists of zeros and ones, stream of ones and zeros. Okay. Same thing when we grow up, when we was in primary school, secondary school, higher school, and then college. We deal with decimal system. We deal with number from 0 to 9. Now we want to know how we can convert these numbers to machine language. How we can convert this decimal number to machine language, to binary system. How we can convert it to zeros and ones. Okay. Okay, compiler do that thing, but we want how we do it manually. Manually, mathematics. Okay. Now suppose we have or let us say 20. Okay? This number and decimal system form. We want to convert 20 into binary system. So, yes? No, it's okay. You can see. Okay. Let me try first, and you will try again. Now we have a 20. Want to convert it into binary system. The form of the answer, it will be like that. Result, remainder, result, ناتج, remainder, باقي. Okay. Now we have 20. We want to convert it into binary form or binary mode. First thing, what are the base or what is the base of binary system? Base. 2. When we say binary, base is 2. 0 or 1. 0 or 1. 2. So, first thing we do it, divide this number in the decimal form or mode by 2. So, 20 divided into 2. What are the results? 10. And what are the remainder? 0. Okay. 20 divided by 2, 10, and 0. Now we will take the result here. 10 divided by 2, 5, and the remainder is 0. Okay, please keep it quiet. Okay, and then we'll take the 5 again and divide it by 2 till we reach to 0. Till we reach to 0, we'll stop. 5 divided by 2 is 2, a remainder 1. 2, a remainder is 1. Take to this side, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Remainder is 0. Then the result is 1. 1 divided by 2. Now we have a note. Now we have not, some note. Everything deal with convert between numerical system. We don't want the numbers like comma and numbers. Okay? We want real number. We don't like float numbers. Okay? Integer numbers. Integer. So 1 divided by 2. Like I have only this one pen and I want to share it between 2 students. I can't. It's impossible. I can't share it between them. So what I will say, I don't have pen for both of you. I will take my pen. Okay? So the result will become 0 and remainder is 1. Now I have stream of zeros and ones. Now I have stream of zeros and ones. So how I can write it in the linear form? Okay? How can I write it on linear form? This part, let's see, least significant bit, and this one most significant bit. And we won't write it. All of you know this side is least and this side is the most. So we will start from least 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Now we are convert 20 in the decimal form into binary form. Okay, the result will become 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, all in the binary system form. Okay, there is any question? So now, right, clear? Okay. Now we convert decimal to binary form. So when we want to convert same thing, same number, 20 into octal form, what we have to do? When we want to convert decimal number into octal form, what we have to do? Same as with a binary. Same thing. We division by 2. Now we will divide on the base of the octal. What are the base of the octal? 8? Okay. So 20 division by 8. What are the results? What are the results? 2. What are the remainder? 4. Now we will take the result. 2 divided by 8. 2 divided by 8. 0. Okay. What are the remainder? What are the remainder? 2. Okay. We reach 0. So we'll stop. So we have 2 digits. This one least significant bit, and this one most significant bit. When we'll write it in this form: 2, 4. In which system? In octal system. Okay? So when we convert first 20 into binary system, we'll divide it by 2. When we convert it into octal system, divided by 8. Right? So the third part, we want to convert decimal system into hexa form. Same as with these two types. Same as with these two types. We divided by the base. What is the base of hexa system? Okay, right? So instead 204. Or let's take more easier number. Not that much easier. Let's say 80. Okay? $82 divided by the base of hexa is 16 or 60. It's confused now. So 82 divided by, what are the results? Can say 5? 5? Right? Right? Sure? Okay. No, I don't want point. I want integer value. 5. 5 into 16. 60, sorry. 50, 30, 80. What do I remember? 2. Now we'll take 5 and division by. What are the results? 0. What are the remainder? 5. Now we have 2 digits. First one, least. Second one, most. First one, least, and second one, most. We will write it in this form. So, now, we take 3 examples. First one, convert from decimal to binary. Second one, from decimal to octal. Third one, from decimal to hexa. Okay. Now I will give set of homeworks. You will try it in your home, and if there is any doubts, please contact me. First one, this one. Second, third one, okay? These 3 homeworks, we'll put it in our assignment homeworks. Okay? Till now, there is any question? Query? Suggestion? Okay, if there is no question, no query, no suggestion, I would like to thank all of you and thank our recorder to record this lecture. And our lecture أو محاضرتنا انتهت هنا، وإن شاء الله فهمتوها زين. أوكي؟ هسه